It's nice to see a friendly face. Nice to reach out into the world.
Hey, what's up, guys? Jake Hamilton here. Had a great chance to chat and have a lot of fun with a lot of the voice actors from the upcoming animated film Scoob. Obviously, the film was going to go to theaters, but instead is going to video on demand. You can catch it at home, and it's a lot of fun. If you don't already, do me a favor, go down, hit subscribe before we get going. I'm landing a lot of these fun celebrity Zoom at-home interviews, since obviously we're not traveling the world as much as we used to, and I'm hoping to bring them to you every day. So if you hit subscribe, turn on those notifications, you'll know exactly when I land a new interview, and I'm trying to post them every couple of days or so. And if you don't already, head on over to Instagram, do me a follow, hit follow on Instagram. I'm always posting fun celebrity interviews and pictures and behind the scenes stuff of things that's going on. So I hope you'll do that and enjoy my interviews with the cast of Scoob. You know, I love good movie mysteries. Like, I'm obsessed with, you know, like Seven and Chinatown and Maltese Falcon. If you could see the Scooby Gang solve one of the great cinematic mysteries of our time, if you could take the gang and throw them in like an old school mystery movie to have them try to solve it, which one would you like to see?
Trying to marry the two worlds of Seven, the kind of gruesome serial killing, with the wholesomeness of the Saturday morning Scooby-Doo adventures. I'm not sure where the Venn diagram overlaps, but I think probably it's in your therapist's office.
Honestly, one of the oceans.
Yes.
Don't you think all together, just like I mean, they are kind of like that, but you know, we can up it. We can up the stakes a little bit.
I would love to see that, but you still have to throw George and Brad in there. They still have to be a part of it.
Yeah, no, everybody together.
Yeah.
You'd want something that was like a more of a team of people. So maybe Usual Suspects.
Ooh, that would be good.
Something like that.
Who would be Kaiser Soze? Would it be like Scooby, like walking with a limp the whole time?
The thing is, Scoob you wouldn't suspect Scoob because he's such a good guy. So yeah, probably Scoob.
This is golden. This is great.
Not have Scoob as your Kaiser Soze.
So I was going to tell you, I'm here in Chicago in my apartment. It's just me, and I was going to introduce you. This is my dog, Daenerys.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Good looking.
She's sleeping right next to me, and she has like her Scoob toys with her. This is my dog, Daenerys.
Oh man, I've got to get my dog. That is a beautiful.
That's my girl, and she's got her Scooby toys with her. So
she really does.
I was actually going to show off my dog, but she just got up and ran away because I've been trying to like keep her here throughout the whole junket, but she's over it by this point. How much is like your dog sort of just keeping you busy, right? Because Daenerys is pretty much like, she's the walks and everything. That's what's keeping me sane.
Well, you know, I have a farm full of animals, so I gotta say I'm really lucky. It's taking care of animals completely takes you out of yourself. I mean, they have to get fed no matter what.
She doesn't keep us busy. She basically goes from the bed to the couch to the bed, and in between, occasionally we drag her around the block, and she leaves paw prints in the pavement. She's no interest in moving. She just likes to eat and cuddle up.
Hey, she's living her best life. Living her best. That's my dream.
I should have married her.
My dog Ross is my fiance's dog. So just a year ago, the world of dogs was reintroduced to me, and what was I doing for so long without a dog?
It's the best.
And then about a month and a half ago, got a little brother for our dog Ross, Mudbutt, we called him. We're namers, and it's just I don't see how everybody doesn't have a dog. They are. If you have a rotten day, you come home and your dog is there waiting for you, and just all of a sudden the day melts away and you're doing great.
You know, I love origin stories, and I love sort of flashing back and just kind of getting a feel for where certain characters came from, because you get to learn more about them. You have played some truly amazing, incredible characters throughout your career. Who is one you'd love to see an origin story? To kind of maybe learn a little bit more about who he was before we got to see your version of him.
Wow. Oh boy. That is such a good question. I mean, I recently played Marion Davies. It's not out yet in Mank, David Fincher's most recent movie. I would love to see her as a young girl when she meets William Randolph Hearst and she's 16. I would love that. I mean, gosh, so many characters that you get so involved with. Of
course, I'd like to see Lucius Malfoy's childhood, but only because I'd like to go back to Hogwarts.
Yes.
And I wouldn't be playing the part anyway, so that wouldn't work.
You could do the Scorsese Irishman thing. We'd make it work.
They could do some facial replacements. Good idea.
For sure.
I mean, I guess I would have to say MacGruber, just because
Yes.
I know the most, and we've been writing a MacGruber series. So, I stayed up late last night trying to finish off the final draft of the last one. So MacGruber is very much in my head. So if I thought about it, maybe I'd have a different answer. But that's, we do. There's a little backstory we've touched on in the movie, but there's still a lot of unexplored territory that would be fun to see.
I love just that the gang has this old van and that it has a nickname. Obviously, it's called the Mystery Machine because, like, I feel like everyone growing up has an old car and it has a nickname. I had a whole horrible green Chrysler Cirrus that my friends and I called the Green Goblin. Like that's what I drove to high school every day. It's just
You're
what we
so
had.
lucky.
Did you have a car like with a nickname at all growing up?
No, it didn't have a nickname. It was a Geo Prism. It was like falling apart. We didn't use it enough. God, no, we didn't have that.
I had a car that I took a gap year before I went to college. I saved the whole time to buy this car. The fan broke, and so when I would drive to college with the windows completely frosted over, 8 people in it leaning out the window telling me if anything was coming because you couldn't see out the windscreen. And it was known as the Death Machine, of course.
But everyone survived, so it worked out well.
We're all alive to tell the story.
It's so sad. It was just the thing that we drove around in all the time was my dad would pick us up when we'd been partying, and he like stays up late, so he would be the driver that would pick us up at 2 a.m. In his big Chevy Tahoe that doesn't exist anymore. It's the only thing I didn't have anything like that. God, I wish we'd had like the funds to buy something like that. I mean, we would have gotten in a lot more trouble.
Well, it's great to hear that you and the family are doing well. Seriously, you're always such a pleasure to chat with, and we've been doing this for a long time, and you're always fantastic. And hopefully next time I see you, it'll be in person.
It's nice to see a friendly face. Nice to reach out into the world. So,
I know, we're here. And thank you for meeting Daenerys. She loved meeting you.
She's amazing.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.